Oh my god, it says I'm live. Testing. I have 0 viewers, sad panda. All right, let me post on the interwebs. Links. Copy. Pasta. Scott Bernal is asking me questions. Well, it says I have 0 viewers. Scott, can you hear me okay? And 111. I think that was my highest. I think that was my highest. On to the Facebooks. All right. And hooray. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh my god, this table is so shaky. I'm so sorry, guys. And take a photo. Hi, yay, 2 people. Hi, 2 people. I'm gonna do a couple of public posts real fast. And just so you know, get more people on here, maybe. Alicia's gonna take a selfie. Excuse me. Yay. Okay. After I make this post, I'm gonna go ahead and start answering questions. If you guys have questions, the 2 people that enter here, because you guys are awesome, there should be a live Q&A app. Or if you're on YouTube, then you can just go ahead and comment in the YouTube link, and I will open up YouTube so I can actually see that as well. Okay. Cool. Oh, hello, Raphael. See, this is why I need to have freaking everything open so I can see all of the things. I'm not at my house, so I normally have 2 monitors, but I only have 1 monitor and it makes me sad. All right, let me do the Facebook. Oh, okay. All right, let's do photo. Oh, more people. Hi, more people. Sorry, I'm doing some posts. If you guys have any questions, either comment under the YouTube section or the comments. You can ask there, or you can use the live Q&A app on the Google Events Hangouts. I want to use this photo. Why is this being stupid? Done. Oh, look at that. Hey, what's going on? Why is my phone sending me notifications? You'd think that, like, it would just notify here. Stupid. Too many things. Okay. All of the things. All right, we are live with Not Love with Q&A. My phone's like, Q is not a thing. And I'm like, no, it is. It is a thing. Come hang out with me because I love all of you. Link in comments. Exclamation point. Publish. Do all the things. All right. Go to the face bags. The Book of Faces. And now we're going to go here. Comment. Boom. Link. Let me get the events page link too. Event page. Copy. Pasta. Comment. Pasta. LOL. Okay. Pasta. Woo! All right, now all the links are posted there. And I have 5 viewers. Hooray! Hello, everybody. Hi. And okay, let's do bump it up to the Twitter. To the Twitter. Twitter. I should use Twitter more. I'm so bad about it. Save image, just top. Boom. Oh my goodness. Oh my glob. All right. Oh, a new activity on my video. Hooray. All right. Sorry, I have like 5 things open and 1 monitor. So hi, you guys. I'm just getting everything set up here. If you have any questions, you can either post it in the live Q&A app, or you can post on the YouTube, or you can post a question on my original Facebook post, or you can tweet me if you've got my Twitter. I don't care. I have it all right here. So if I seem like I'm being rude and I'm like, I'm checking my phone, it's because I'm looking for questions. I know some people ask me stuff on there. Let me go to home. I want to make a post. I'm going to post a photo to my Twitter. Oh my God, if I can only find it. Jeebus. Where are you, Mr. Photo? Oh, there it is. Okay. Open and pasta. Come hang out and ask me anything for the next hour. Tweet. All right. Okay. Too many things open. Woo! Hello, Slayer Mordecai. Good evening, Shishomaru. The struggle, yes, the struggle is real to get all of the social networking stuff together. Like it kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? Just gonna hang out. Okay. So, like I promised, I do have a list of questions that people sent me on my Facebooks, and I do have questions from Twitter. So let's do the face bags. We'll do the face bags first. Ugh, stupid. I hate they like changed the way the like Facebook works. I hate it. It makes me angry. Angry face. Also, guys, you can either post questions in the live Q&A app here, or you can post questions on my YouTube. I will have both open. All of the things open. I'll have both open so I can see everything. Once again, need 2 monitors, but you know, the struggle is totally real. All right, so I'm going to start. Actually, I'm going to start with some Twitter questions that I got. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, to the Twitter. Okay. Twitter. I feel like a crazy person because I'm sitting here talking to myself because I can't hear anything. Probably should have music on or something. Maybe. Too complicated, yo. Oh, 10 viewers. Hi, guys. All right. Where are the Twitter questions? I know Dean asked me one. Where are you, Dean? Doop-a-doo. People are like, I'll watch it after you're done. That's cool, yo. Okay. All right. So Dean, wow. Dean has a legit question. And his legit question is, I've requested you to Anime Revolution here in Canada. Wondered if you've been contacted and if you're going. No, Anime Revolution has not contacted me. So no, I am not going unless something else happens in the next, I don't know, before Anime Revolution happens. I don't even know what is happening because it's in Canada. So I actually, I have no idea. But yeah. All right, and now Dean has a pervy question because Dean is the guy that always posts on all of my photos a butt comment, even if there is no butt in the photo. So Dean says, pervy question, simply a Finding Nemo line as a question. Can I touch the butt? Ha ha ha. No, you cannot. No, you cannot touch the butt. Nobody can touch the butt. I can send you a photo. Oh, wait. It's going to bring me into Patreon. I'll talk more about that later. You can purchase one of my photos and touch the butt on the photo. That's fine. I don't care what you do with my photo. That being said, please don't send me photos of what you've done to my photo. Oh, oh God, no. I don't need that in my life. Oh, scary times. Okay, so that's what I have on Twitter. All right, let's look at YouTube right now. I'm trying to monitor all the things. Once again, guys, you can either ask me questions in the live Google Hangouts. You can post comments in the YouTube because I have that open as well. You can also tweet at me, or you can post stuff in on the original Facebook post. And Scott asked me a legit question. Have you guys ever heard the Genghis Khan song? Because if you haven't, you probably should. I'm kind of obsessed with it. He asked me how many times I've listened to it in a row, and there's this thing called YouTube Repeat that I just learned about, and I think I listened to that song. I think it was 111. I think 111 times was my total. 111. One song. I'm crazy. I get obsessive compulsive. It's awesome. I love it. All right, so let's look on the YouTubes. Good evening. The struggle is real. Yes, it is. Yes, we're all psychotic. Yes, I am psychotic. So Lord Shishomer asked, how was Seattle? Seattle was amazing. I love Seattle so much. I've actually always wanted to live in the Northwest. So when I go up and visit there, it makes me really happy because I love the weather and I love, you know, I love all of it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I also met a lot of really cool people. I have a lot of really cool friends in Seattle that I never really get to see. So the fact that I got to hang out with them was like super awesome and super legit. And I really hope that I can see them again. I hope they come down to California Con. I think I've convinced Eric to come down. Yay, Corgi Geek. I'm so excited. I'm sad though. Normally every year I have him build me a gun and he's booked this year. Maybe something will come up. Maybe I'll be able to convince him to build something for me. Because I love him. He's amazing. All right. Slayer Mordecai says, wait, a photo? Yeah, so I'm going to touch more on my Patreon later. I'm going to get that up and running probably as of Monday. But just for a quick example, I'm going to include Polaroids. Yeah, I'm also going to start doing some boudoir stuff because you know what? I like it. I think there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, I've always kind of wanted to do some like kind of more sexy stuff, but I haven't yet. I really also want to build epic armor, which I should be starting a new build soon. I'm hoping. I need to finish Master Nova. She's chilling in my garage. But that being said, I really want to dabble in like multiple platforms of what cosplay is. Okay, and let's go to my Facebook page. You guys, if you have questions, yes, I see some popping up. Please keep posting them in the live hangouts, or you can post them on the YouTube comments, or you can go on my original Facebook comment. I'm going to go to Facebook right now and start going through those ones. Also, if I'm talking too fast, just tell me to slow the fuck down. I'm a little crazy. Okay, woo, cosplay stuff. Ah, I found it. Get more likes and comments and shares. Go away, Facebook. I hate you. I hate your face. I hate your face. Ben I says, I have no question. I will do my best to get one. Your time is now. All right. Andrew Kim says, money and ability aside, biggest dream cosplay you would want to do? Ooh. So I've answered this question before. I have. Biggest dream cosplay I'd want to do if I had no this is really hard for me to answer right now. Shard was on my list from Court of the Dead, and that's up in the air if I can have the time or money to build that. It's gonna be an extremely expensive costume. What I really want to do is, I don't know if you guys have seen Highlander. I really wanted to make the Kurgan, like medieval Kurgan, old school Kurgan. But I don't know if I'm gonna have time this year or not because I've got some jobs, so that comes first. The other one I've always wanted to do is I've always wanted to do like a female war from Darksiders, like a full on, like legit, like giant shoulders, and actually get the freaking sword. And it's I have a lot of really big armor builds I want to do. Master Nova is also on my list of like if time and money wasn't a thing. I've already put $1,500 into her, and most of that is LEDs. And now I'm like, since I'm remaking it not remaking it, since I'm redoing some pieces and then finishing it for BlizzCon this year, it's going to be I'm redoing the whole bodysuit, basically. Redoing the whole bodysuit, redoing the ponytail. The helmet needs to be reprinted because came out the wrong size. It's a whole mess. But yeah, I think that answers your question. I don't know. I basically see a costume and I'm like, I'm gonna make that, and so I find a way to make it work. Slowly but surely. It's one of the reasons why I'm starting a Patreon too, is so that I can have awesome support from people like you to build even more epic armor. Like really epic stuff, guys. Really epic. Epic. I could talk. Oh, maybe a little bit. All right, so Tony Mata says, I wanted to ask you something. Can you tell where this cosplay is from? I'm curious. Oh, he's looking at my Master Nova, my casual Nova costume. Tony, it's casual Nova. It's an original costume based off of Nova from StarCraft or Heroes of the Storm. It's my I want to be Nova, but I want to be comfortable and run around and not have to worry about a lot of armor and carrying around a giant gun. I don't know why people love it. It's great because I love wearing it because she's really easy to wear. So, but yeah. Carlos, I'm gonna mispronounce names, guys, and I'm super sad. Sorry that's happening. So Carlos Escamilla. Are you going to update your website this month or whenever you have time, such as upcoming events? Yes, I'm going to. I am going to be updating my website in the next week at most. I'm now finally doing this stuff full time, so I finally now have the time to do more stuff like this with you guys. But yes, my website will be updated. I think I don't even know what my next event is. I don't even. I'm sorry, my friend just sent me a hilarious message. My next event is God, it might be LA Cosplay Con. It might be. I'm doing a photo shoot this coming Sunday. Oh, I'm going to Monster Palooza this weekend, but not in costume. I'm just going for fun because I love Monster Palooza. But as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know. Yay! It's a little bit of a lull kind of until Anime Expo and Comic-Con. And I've got some awesome surprises for you guys for those. So hooray! That'll be exciting. All right, so Tom DeRosca asks, did you see Beatdown Boogie's video? Damn, nice moves. That's not really a question, I guess. Come to NYCC. I would love to go to NYCC. I would love to go to New York Comic Con. Would love to. Problem is, I live in California, and it's expensive. So unless I'm able to be invited to a con like that or be sponsored or anything like that, sadly, I cannot go to New York. Now, one of my Patreon things could be, hey, if I make this much a month, then I'll be able to travel to more cons for you guys. But once again, we'll talk more about that later. I don't want to confuse you guys. And yes, I did see Beatdown Boogie's video. If you have not seen it, go check out Beatdown Boogie. Oh my God, he did that on purpose. Stupid Micah. Literations. Go see his video. He's got 2 new Emerald City Comic Con videos. My butt is the thumbnail for the first one, and it is actually shown in the second one. So yay! And I do some awesome martial arts moves because I actually do fight. So it's kind of cool. Hooray! Crisco Francisco. Oh my God, I love that name. Crisco Francisco. He's actually got 3 questions. So we're gonna start at the bottom, and it says, "What was your most difficult cosplay choice?" This is hard to answer. I don't know what you mean by most difficult cosplay choice. Do you mean if you mean the most difficult cosplay to build, Master Nova by far. I have stories of me on this couch behind me at 5 a.m. the night before BlizzCon crying. My hair had just been freshly bleached and I'm sitting here with big old frizzy hair crying. I've got my 2 best friends here and my fiance both being like, you can't do this. It was a nightmare. And the 2 to 3 weeks prior to that, I had been crunching so hard that I was only sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night at most. And it's still I would say Master Nova is probably 30% done. I have to fix the gauntlets on her. I've got to finish the legs. I'm probably going to have to fix the chest unit. The back unit's pretty sound, but it kind of goes with the chest unit. So that might all have to be redone. And I also have to have the helmet 3D printed. The ponytail has to be started over from scratch. So, and I'm starting the bodysuit over from scratch. So take that 30% and let's say about 20%. But that costume was probably the most difficult costume I've ever worked on. And now the running joke is every costume I see as a challenge is that I pray to God it's not going to be another Master Nova situation. Oh God, that costume. Okay, so Crisco Francisco also asked, where does someone start when it comes to trying to cosplay? It's a common question I get a lot. So you can kind of start anywhere. It depends on where you want to be with cosplay. And cosplay is like it means something different for everybody, for everyone. For me, I'm trying to make a job out of it. For others, it's just a hobby, it's just fun. Some people just want to dress up and go wander around a con. Some people don't even want to make the costume. So if you don't want to make the costume, you just want to go have fun, run around at the con. There's so many websites that sell costumes. There's also a bunch of great people that do costume commissions out there. There are like Facebook groups specifically for cosplay commissioners. If you want to make your costume, my suggestion is I would choose the character you want to make, get a ton of reference material, like a ton of reference material. I'm talking like I sit there and gather for like an hour or two sometimes. Get a ton of reference material and then start breaking down the elements of the costume and tackle one piece at a time. And if it's something that you don't necessarily know how to do, I straight up go to Google and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make Master Nova shoulders, but I have no idea how I'm gonna make those. So I'm like, okay, has anybody made this yet? And I will look for it. For newer stuff, people haven't made it, but if you're making like a Batman cowl or an Iron Man suit, like tons of people have done that. So a lot of people have already kind of tackled a lot of the problems you might have to find. So just search, do lots of searching. There's plenty of answers out there. If you know you want to do foam armor, you can check out people like Punished Props and Evil Ted Smith. They've got, Punished Props has like books on foam work, and Evil Ted has a bunch of really great videos. He even sells patterns for foam armor. If you want to work on Warbler stuff, you can check out like Kamui Cosplay or Lightning Cosplay. Like there's a lot of really great people that have actual tutorials on how to use these certain materials. Like I have a simple tutorial on like attaching D-rings to Warble. It's nothing crazy. I need to do more tutorials. Another reason why I'm starting my Patreon. But the Kamui also has books on Warble work. But anyway, so basically just do research, do a ton of research, and do not be afraid to message other cosplayers or costumers in general that have done this and just be like, hey, you know what? You've made an awesome cami. I want to make cami. How did you do X? And 9 times out of 10, they'll get back to you. Sometimes they won't. It just depends. Also, check out Facebook groups. Check out the RPF, the Replica Prop Forum. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, once again, guys, if you have heard me say anything that you want me to talk more about, you have any more questions, please post them either in the live Q&A app or on the YouTube comments. You can also tweet me at VertVixen, which I should probably have that. Up, actually. Excuse me, 1 second. Where the heck is that? Toolbox, yes, yes. Yes, you have permission. Yes. Yes, you do. All right, where is... comment tracker, lower third, that's what I want. We're going to do this. Enter tagline. This is going to be, I'm going to put my Twitter handle up here so you guys can see it. Purple, because purple is the best, and save. Please enable either lower third or custom overlay before saving. Lower third on. Ha! There you guys go. Oh god, it's backwards for me. It looks so weird. Anyways, okay, so you can tweet me there at Twitter. Okay. Woo, I did it, guys. I'm so proud of myself figuring out all of this stuff. Okay. And finally, Crisco Francisco asks, how hard is it to diet / workout to maintain a good fit for cosplaying? Now, I'm going to answer this question carefully because, yeah, in my opinion, you don't have to be in good shape to cosplay, especially if it's for fun. Like, just, who cares? Dress up as the character, have a good time. Who cares, right? Now if you want to look like the character, like for me personally, this is just me, I will never cosplay character I feel like I can't pull off. So I personally won't cosplay Pam from Archer because I won't make a good Pam in my opinion. And I don't want to go through. I just don't want to do that. It's just not me. But that doesn't mean that you can't do whatever the heck you want. Like, just because that's how I feel about my own personal cosplay choices, it doesn't mean that you can't cosplay whoever you want. That's just how I feel about it. And I work out about 3 times a week. I'm trying to up that. Diet, I'm not so great about. I'm trying to fix that right now, actually. Just went to Trader Joe's, got some healthy food, so we'll see. I got to lose my stomach. Got a little gut. It's adorable, but it's got to go. Goodbye, stomach. I'll miss you. All right, and I think that's all on Facebook. If you guys have any questions, once again, post them to Facebook, post them on the live Q&A app, or post them on Instagram. All right. Those are just regular comments. I'm going to check out YouTube again here. Oh, creepy. I can see myself. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, here we go. Saw your post earlier about, okay, so Rafael Alejandro Sanchez. Ugh, I'm so white it hurts. I'm sorry. Saw your post earlier about LA Cosplay Con. I saw that you're having a cosplay photography workshop, so now I really want to go. Hope I get to see you. Dawn, I hope I get to see you too. I didn't know I was having a cosplay photography workshop. That's cool. I should probably check in on that one. Kevin S. asks, what are your cosplay plans for Anime Expo? So, my goal, these are goals. So first of all, I did get hired by a company. So I will be with them, I think it's 2 days, 3 days, it might be 3 days. And a costume that I will reveal later. Yay! But I do plan on having Battlesuit Cammy done. I do plan on having the purple version done. It's once again why I'm going to start pushing my Patreon pretty hardcore, because I want to make sure that I make that out of the highest quality materials for you guys. And I really want to use like PVC pleather. So it's like, well, not the super shiny stuff I used for Bison, but, or Bison Cammy, but it's kind of got a metallic sheen to it. I think it's going to look rad. It's actually Yaya Han's fabric line, but it's really expensive. So maybe one day. But I'm hoping to have Battlesuit Cammy done, and then the secret costume, and then maybe I'll throw something else together. I don't 100% know right now. It depends on where my time frame is, because I do have a couple big costumes that I do have to build. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, cool, guys. Yeah, post questions on live Q&A or YouTube. So I'm going to go to live Q&A here. And Shelton says, just want to say that you are awesome. Shelton, you are also awesome. Yay. You're awesome, Shelton. Okay. Gun show. Anyways. Tristan Holocom asks, how do you handle sometimes wearing very revealing outfits around so many people? Nerve-wracking at all. The first time I wore Cammy, the very first time, was actually at LA Cosplay Con last year. And it was actually a costume that somebody else originally had asked me to bake, because they were going to do a group. I didn't get the costume done in time for the group, so I ended up finishing it for LA Cosplay Con, and then realizing how much I love being Cammy and how much fun it is to run around as her. I always wear tights, so I'm never technically that exposed. Debated not wearing them, but I think I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I would normally wear tights, and I just kind of got used to it. I don't know how to explain it. I have pretty high confidence, on the borderline of slightly narcissist, slightly not to the point of being a selfish bitch, a selfish narcissistic bitch, not at all. But like, I am happy and comfortable with who I am. It's taken me a while to get there. It's taken me a long time to get there. For the longest time, I was bullied in school, and I was the ugly kid. I was lots of crap. So the fact that people now see me as beautiful has been something that's been hard for me to accept over the years. But now that I'm where I'm at, I look in the mirror and I'm pretty happy with who I am as a person, physically and emotionally and mentally. So I am okay with it now. If somebody's gonna talk shit, they're gonna talk shit. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll walk. Comic-Con last year, perfect example, was dressed as Street Fighter 2 Cammy and walked by this group of guys, and one of them actually was like, "You're not saluting correctly." Like, well, he didn't say it directly to me. He was like, "If you're gonna salute, you should salute correctly. Like, stupid bitch doesn't know what she's doing." So I actually grabbed him. I pulled him aside and I said, "Look, if I'm doing this wrong, I'm not in the military. Like, I'm sorry, I'm dressed up as a character right now. Like, I'm not in the military. Show me how to do this correctly so I can learn." Sure enough, he showed me. He grumbled a little bit and then he walked away. But you know what? I was just like, like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. Walked around in Comic-Con again. Some other guys behind me were just, I didn't hear it. My buddy heard it, but they were like, "Wow, that stupid girl probably doesn't even know what Street Fighter is or who she's dressed as. She probably has no idea what video games are. She's just here for attention." It's like, no, dude, no, no. I've worked in the industry now for 4 years. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. So you're gonna get hate. You're gonna get hate, and you just have to like brush it off your shoulder. Just be like, screw you all. I'm going home. It's at least what I do now. So that being said, guys, that's all the questions I have on here. Oh wait, my phone is vibrating at me. Are people tweeting at me? Nope, just Facebook notifications. Oh, nope. Okay, it's people following me. Let's see here. I'm going to check. Oh, here we go. Hello, it's me. Hello, Hussein. Okay, cool. So we've got more questions in here. Cool. Yay! More questions. Matt Awesome says, "Is this the live hangout?" Yes, it is. There should be a live Q&A app that you can actually talk in and stuff. But yeah. And let's see. Matt Awesome asks, "How do you like my makeup skills? There is a picture on my Twitter." You will have to directly tweet that to me for me to see. I'm sure they're awesome because you're Matt Awesome. Matt Awesome also asked, "Can I learn the skills to build armor from you?" Yes. So that's part of the Patreon stuff I'm doing. I'm going to start doing video tutorials on foam armor building, warble armor building, um, multiple things like that. So yes, you can. There are also other platforms for you to learn from, like I mentioned before, like Punish Props, Completely Cosplay. They have stuff as well. So check them out too. And all right, that's all the questions on there. Let me recheck the YouTubes. Bloop, 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 comments load. Ha. All right, cool. Yay, more questions. Okay, I'm gonna mispronounce this, and I'm so sorry. Kataishia Rogers, as close as I'm gonna get, asks, "How long can you go without your phone?" Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. This thing is it's glued to me. I can't. I manage too much stuff from this. Like, it's even cracked and broken, and I still don't. I manage everything on it. I check my email. I manage my Twitter. I manage my Facebook. I manage everything, including my regular life. So nope, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays right here, right next to me. Low-in cosplay, yay! Cosplayer asks, "What has been the hardest armor piece you finished so far?" Ugh, God, and what has been the most uncomfortable piece that you've worn? Also, I love you. Duh, I love you too. That makes me so happy. Oh, I'm blushing now. Anyways, hardest armor piece that I finished. Piece that you guys haven't completely fully seen completely finished because it's in my garage and I haven't finished the complete costume. The shoulders from Master Nova. Those shoulders were the death of me. The death of me. There was a car graveyard, as we called it, because they look like stupid cars because they're all cubicle shaped. It's weird. There was a graveyard of foam of just shoulders that I put together and tore apart because I did it like, I think I remade them at least 20 times, if not more. And yeah, makes me sad to think about it actually. And I'm probably going to be remaking them because they're not as clean as I want them. So, hooray. What is the most uncomfortable piece that I've worn? That would be the corset from Scarlet Witch, the Warbler corset, because that thing, obviously, you can't move, you can't bend, you can't breathe, and it digs right into like the soft squishy parts. You know, it digs right here, it digs underneath there. It's really bad. It's awful. There's a reason why I haven't worn that costume very often. In fact, I'm thinking of selling it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for the question, Lowen. And do. Okay, Mantis, I already answered that question. Awesome. Yay, more Q&A questions. All right, so Francisco de Guz, I can't pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. Asks, my wife is asking, when cosplaying a character that's more cartoony, what makeup changes do you make to achieve that look? By the way, thanks for being awesome to my kids at Wednesday night fights. Oh, I know you guys. You guys are awesome, and your kids are amazing. Anytime. In fact, I'm sad that I haven't been there the past couple weeks. I'm like, hey, you guys know you want me there. Come on. But it's off season, so it's been a little slow. If you guys are local to Orange County, the esports arena has Wednesday night fights hosted by Level Up Series. They do it. I think it's every Wednesday. I think it's off season right now, but you should go check it out. They've got Street Fighter tournaments, Super Smash Brothers, and a couple other games, but you should check it out for sure. And the cartoony look thing. So the first thing I always do is something I'm actually doing now is I always wear circle lenses, and they actually make your eyes, the irises look bigger, which gives you a more cartoony, kawaii, look. Um, I haven't done any crazy cartoony characters myself. I know that there's a lot of people out there that have done makeup tutorials, like specifically on anime characters. I would look those up. But you definitely want to do things like make your eyes look bigger. So you want to keep dark colors to the outside and lighter colors to the inside. Go get a contours kit, contour your face more to look more like the character, things like that. But there's definitely a lot of tutorials online, so I would check those out. And maybe I should probably do one too. One day. Thank you, Francisco. All right. Joshua J says, hi, Alicia. When are you questing on the Geeks of the Galaxy? Guesting. I don't know why I saw. Apparently, I want to play World of Warcraft again because I need to go on a quest. When are you guesting on the Geeks of the Galaxy podcast? I hear those dudes are awesome. Joshua is he I think he basically runs the Geeks of the Galaxy podcast. Oh, good job, Joshua. Also, do you think Street Fighter, the animated movie, is the best Street Fighter film thus far? Okay, so you guys are all going to hate me because I think the best Street Fighter film is the live action one. Because it's amazing. And it's corny as hell. And I love corny. So that's my favorite one. So don't hate me on that, but that's my favorite. And yeah, I will guess whenever you ask me to guess. You just send me an email and we can talk about it. Thanks, Joshua. Shelton Perry asks, what gave you inspiration to make Bison Cami? That would be from my fiance, Tyler. Inspiration / he ended up just originally concepting it and designing it for me. So I had this amazing piece of artwork to work off of. And his art is Art of Ty. So he's facebook.com/Art of Ty. And he's Art of Ty on DeviantArt. You just have to look him up. You'll find his artwork everywhere. ArtStation, all that kind of fun stuff. All right, so let me double check the YouTubes again. If you guys have questions, live Q&A app, YouTubes, tweet me, we'll see. Okay, answered. Do I have an Amazon wish list? I actually do. I thought I posted that somewhere. I'll have to double check on that. So Pizza Nerd 1 asked if I have an Amazon wish list. Yes. Yes, I do. And there's not a lot on it. I really should probably add a ton more to it. And Yeah, I'll also be starting my Patreon. I'm gonna be getting a PO box set up here soon because people have been asking me for one because they want to send me letters and stuff, and I would love that. Um, so as soon as I get that set up, I'll be posting it on my Facebook page or on my Twitter. So make sure to follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. Let me change. I'm gonna change this lower third here real fast. So we're gonna change this. We're gonna change this to @VertVixen. So my Twitter handle will be up there / Instagram. And then I'm gonna do my Facebook. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay, there you go. So make sure to follow those because I will post that stuff up there. Let's go back to the Q&A app. And then we'll go. There was another one I saw here. Old Greg Channel says, "Love your Cammy costume. Which Street Fighter game is your favorite?" Thank you. And I'm gonna have to go with old school Third Strike because it's what Tyler got me into. That's what I'm gonna have to go with. And Street Fighter V has its problems, but you know, it's okay. Visually, it's kind of cool. Blah blah blah. Amazon wishlist answered. Answered. Goodbye, Seshi. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. All right. So Francisco asks, I apologize if you've already answered this, but would you be cosplaying Karen in the future? I assume you mean Karen from Street Fighter. The answer is probably not. She's not a character I completely associate myself with, and I'd rather kind of do more Cammy because I love Cammy so much, or just another costume. I actually really want to do either a Femme Sub-Zero or a Sonya Blade eventually as well. So probably not Karen, but maybe one day, maybe. Actually, for some of my patrons for the higher tiers, I will be offering a vote on costumes or costume suggestions. That's going to be in the higher tiers, though. And before I close out here, I'll cover that stuff. Joshua says, "Okay, better question. You get to write a Street Fighter movie." Oh my God. I can't fully see your question. It hates me. Uh, what would make it about? What would I make it about? Oh God, I think Cammy deserves her own film. That's just me though. I'd really like to talk about, or I'd like to actually see her struggle with being owned by Bison basically, and being part of the Shadaloo, and then leaving that. I want it like hardcore, not just like a stupid animated film, but like super hardcore stuff. Um, that would probably be what I'd want to write about. All right, so that's the last question on the Q&A. Let me double check this. All right, guys, if you have any more questions, please post them within the next couple minutes. Because if there's no more questions, then I'm going to be out skis so I can make some dinners because I'm hungry. Let's go to my page. And let's double check this. 5 more comments. Joseph says, "Come to New Zealand. It would be awesome if you did." I would love to go to New Zealand. Would love to. Can't afford it, but I would love to. Let me double check questions and comments in this guy. All right. Got all those. Joshua says, "Thank you. You rock. You rock too, Joshua. Just email me, and you and I can talk about scheduling up the Geeks of the Galaxy stuff." And finally, I'm going to talk a little bit about my Patreon, since I don't see any more questions here. So I'm going to have Patreon up within the next week. I've already got the page started. I will have several different tier rewards, including exclusive prints, Polaroid photos, exclusive boudoir Patreon only prints. Because and how much y'all want to see that? Oh, well, I'd actually like to do a boudoir cami shoot because I love cami so much. And it's also going to include things like I said, in higher tiers, I do want you guys to suggest what you'd like to see for photo shoots. I'd like you to suggest what kind of costumes you'd want to see. I'll be having giveaways. I do want to make you guys more tutorials So that will also be part of it. There'll be Patreon exclusive tutorials. There will be Patreon exclusive behind the scenes videos, behind the scenes photos, things that I will not post to my social media. And yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of awesome, really cool stuff. There's going to be a bunch of different tiers so that you can support me in any way possible. Every dollar helps. So the tiers will be from like $1 to $150. So whatever you guys want to give me would be amazing, and I'll make sure to post up my Patreon as soon as it's done. I'll make sure to have my Amazon wish list up and going. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions or anything like that, please do not be afraid to post on my page, tweet at me, send me a message. I will answer all of the questions to the best of my ability. Word of warning. Sorry, I hit my mic. Word of warning. If you send me a message on my Facebook page that just says hi or hey or how are you, I am most likely not going to get back to you because I am an extremely busy person. And I don't always have a ton of time for a lot of small talk. That's just a warning. But if you come at me with like a legit question about armor building or cosplay or myself or anything like that, I will make sure to take the time to answer the questions as best as I can. So I just want to say, I'm just going to double check everything one more time. There's nothing in the Q&A app. We double check YouTube. Reload all the things. Nope, nope, nope. Answered. 89 Forever Fine says, dude, what gives? Why can't we chat? I don't understand. I don't. Hi. If you want to talk with me more, there will be a Patreon reward for Google Hangouts. I'm just an extremely busy person, guys. I don't always have time to chat with everybody, but I will do my best. Always. Answered. Oh, I sent you a question via tweet. All right, let me check my Twitter. Why is my Twitter not showing up? Let me check my Twitter. Twitter's like, I'm not going to show you any notifications. Oh, there are questions on here. All right, Chelsea says, out of all the characters you cosplay as, which one can you personally relate to the most? Oh, this is kind of a hard question. Relate to the most. All right, so I love being Cammy because she's so much fun and she's badass. But like when it comes to personality, I'm not 100% sure if I'm like completely in sync with her or not. So you know what? I have to say Nova. I'm gonna have to say Nova because she is like a cute and adorable and a badass assassin and not afraid to tell you when it hurts. Like she's all about it, man. Like I love it so much. Nova. That's who I relate to the most. And Slayer Mordecai, I actually don't see a photo, dude. It just says, hey, at VertVixen, this is my makeup skills. You should. Okay. Oh, John says, I have a question. John Andrade says, great seeing you at the Geek Meet on Sunday. Okay, now the question, do you want to go to Universal on May 1st? LOL. I would love to go to Universal. I would love to go to Harry Potter World. Harry Potter World would be amazing. One day. I'd love to. And no more tweets, I don't think. If I missed you, please God, let me know. Double checking the YouTubes. Too many social media platforms. Too many. All right, Ozzy, print orders are going out. I'm waiting for new prints to come in. So they're going out the latest Friday. The latest. I'm trying to clean out my stuff so I can prepare for Patreon. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions or anything, please let me know. It was great to have you all here. Thank you for taking the time to hang out. One of the exclusive rewards on Patreon will be I think it's a bi-weekly Google Hangout. You can just sit and chat, do whatever you want. Well, nope. Let me step back here. No. Not whatever you want. No. I also think I might be streaming tonight. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. If I end up streaming, I will let you guys know. And I will talk at you all later. Goodbye. Mwah.